So I've been doing some writing for August NaNo. I've been doing some planning and stuff, and I have been spending time in Australia with my dad and visiting my grandparents who live here. And both my dad and my granddad have a history with flying, both with small planes and hang gliders, and I've decided to write a book, a kind of diesel punk book about sky pirates, I think. I'm not sure, I'm still in the stages, but for my research, or because I asked, I got to go in a really tiny plane, and I'm currently in the hangar with another plane, which I didn't go in, but it's beautiful. It's a 1970s Cessna, I think. And look, it's really cool inside. You see inside, and that's kind of what I imagined for my, sorry, I'm under the wing. It's what I kind of imagined for my book. Because if these hangars, you sort of have all these old sort of kind of things that people spend their time in. Outside you have the beautiful weather. Yeah, so I'm kind of stuck inside this hangar because it's proper airfield, so I'm not meant to be wandering around. They don't like tourists because we could be terrorists. So yeah, and I kind of thought for my book you'd have this beautiful weather and you'd have people in these tiny planes, and most of the beautiful old planes are old. They are in the diesel punk era. I've got footage of my takeoff and landing, which I was going to post as a separate video, because the planes are so old and they can go on forever. They're kept in beautiful condition, and apparently there's a story of, in the Kennedy era, these two sons of a politician who were 15 and 17 saved up their money while they were still at school, bought a Mankeel plane, fixed it up and flew it all across America, coast to coast. And the politician was a bit of a crazy man. He was really angry with them. But once they'd gone on this trip, he sort of decided to use it to his advantage. And so these newspapers picked up on the story. And every time they landed, they'd have people who knew them giving them free hamburgers because they didn't have enough money to. They knew they didn't have enough money to make it, and they kind of led a kind of life of flying, sex, and engine oil or something. I don't know, which I thought was really glamorous. Even if it's the nitty grittiness, like the boring checks and the not having enough money and the coldness, even that's kind of a beautiful glamorous because you're flying, and the small planes, they're not like big ones. You can tell you're in the sky, and it is like it's proper flying, and I think that's something everyone's interested in. So yeah, I think it would be a really, really fun book to write. So I think I'm going to post the takeoff and landing footage in a separate video after this, but that's all for now.